Here we are looking at the superficial muscles of the left anterior forearm. Here is the medial epicondyle of the left humerus, and here is the olecranon. There are 5 superficial muscles and 3 deep muscles of the anterior forearm. We will start with the superficial muscles going from lateral to medial. Here is the pronator teres, pinned by the green pin. Its proximal attachment is the medial epicondyle of the humerus via the common flexor tendon and the medial side of the coronoid process of the ulna. Its distal attachment is the midpoint of the lateral radial shaft. The yellow pinned muscle is the flexor carpi radialis, which also originates from the common flexor tendon on the medial epicondyle and inserts on the palmar base of the second and third metacarpals. The muscle with the blue pin is the palmaris longus. Its proximal attachment is also the common flexor tendon on the medial epicondyle, and its distal attachment is the palmar aponeurosis and flexor retinaculum. The flexor carpi ulnaris is pinned by the red pin. It has 2 heads, a humeral head and an ulnar head. The humeral head originates on the common flexor tendon on the medial epicondyle of the humerus, and the ulnar head originates on the medial border of the olecranon and posterior border of the ulna. Its distal attachment is the pisiform, the hook of Hamate, and the palmar base of the 5th metacarpal. The white pin is the flexor digitorum superficialis, which also has 2 heads. The humeral ulnar head originates on the common flexor tendon on the medial epicondyle of the humerus and the coronoid process, and the radial head attaches to the superior half of the anterior radius. The distal attachment is the side of the shafts of the middle phalanges 2 to 5. You can see here how the tendons split into 2 to attach on either side of the phalanges. We are now looking at the deeper muscles of the anterior forearm on the right. We have reflected back the flexor digitorum superficialis to reveal the flexor digitorum profundus with the white pin. It originates on the proximal 3/4 of the anterior medial ulnar surface and the interosseous membrane, and attaches to the base of the distal phalanx of 2 to 5. The flexor pollicis longus is pinned by the green pin and attaches to the middle anterior surface of the radius and the interosseous membrane. Its distal attachment is the anterior base of the distal phalanx of the thumb. Lastly, the blue pin is the pronator quadratus. Its proximal attachment is the anterior distal surface of the ulna, and its distal attachment is the anterior distal surface of the radius.